Hello and welcome to the annual Bunch of Nuts Podcast Awards Show. I am Dan and I am here with Cass. We have a fun night for all the lunatic fringe out there. Welcome to the award show. Wish we could be hosting the Natty right now, but unfortunately, the two teams that beat Ohio State this year are playing in the Natty, which I think is going to be a phenomenal game Monday. Congratulations, both Miami and Indiana, on a fantastic season, both of you. But Ohio State not too shabby this year either. I know some people didn't meet the expectations, but we did beat Michigan. I am appeased. I think Cass is somewhat appeased. But we have some awards to give out. Do
Yeah,
you have anything to say before we start handing out these awards, or
it's hard to get into basketball.
can
I don't know.
we? That is a great point. I do want to address this because earlier today there was an investigation that came out. The FBI, I guess, charged. It was. I'll pull it up real quick. The FBI charged multiple
39
17.
players.
It was yeah. It looks like 17 basketball players were charged in a point shaving scandal that involved the NCAA and the Chinese Basketball Association. No idea how that happened. And as a joke, I just quote tweeted it with like the number one suspect, Chris Holtman. And then Ohio State Hoops Insider starts defending him. And I'm like, what do you mean you're defending him? And he's like, this didn't happen under him at DePaul. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, I do some research. It happened. Chris Holtman like stopped point shaving. Like Chris Holtman apparently, from my understanding, they were point shaving. Like the Polish players were purposely trying to lose by like larger than they were supposed to. Like they were purposely really losing, and then he kicked people off the team and stuff. So Holtman actually like saved DePaul, I guess, from this a little bit. But DePaul is one of the schools that was impacted. But I just found that interesting.
That's funny. Chris Holtman.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, now basketball's tough to get into, dude. It's brutal. The Washington game was ugh.
Yeah. Delani Chamberlain for the girls team is just on a tear right now. But
Yeah,
even them, they're just like
I mean
it's
this
like
is the it was I want to say Ohio State played Oregon and they won. It was last Thursday, and
good win.
it was a good win after the Ole Miss game. But I was so jacked up after the Ole Miss Miami game, like the adrenaline's going such a back and forth crazy game. I obviously want to stay up and watch a little TV a little longer. And I had two options. It was Ohio State basketball or the last 30 minutes of Jurassic Park 3. I went with Jurassic Park 3 and I have no regrets. And that was a win. Um, but
So are we officially on the countdown of Ted Ginn's Aviator football? Like
yeah. Yeah, we're an aviator podcast. We're gonna be covering the aviators. We're absolutely going to multiple games. Tickets are like $5. We're going 100%. Um, it's no, and they signed Matthew Jones and G. Scott Jr., which very exciting. The quarterbacks I'm not sold on.
dude,
Apparently,
I was hoping that Ted Ginn would have would have signed like Kyle McCord.
or like, I mean, what are the odds? I know we got to do the awards. But what are the odds that like Justin Fields gets cuts from the Jets? I think it's kind of high. What like I'm telling you, if they sign Justin Fields, the stadium will be packed.
I think even if Kyle McCord gets signed by, I don't know that far.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Do
I
you
don't
think
know.
Do you think we'd have better luck with Mason Maggs signing with the
Oh
Aviators?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Local kid comes in.
Devin Brown, Lincoln if Lincoln wanted to play yeah, I Kyle McCord I don't think would move the needle one bit. I think that would it would maybe draw people to like come with like cartons of eggs.
Chris Chugginoff.
Oh yeah, boom. That's the one. That's the one. That is actually the perfect.
Matthew Baldwin.
I forgot about him, dude. Yeah. But
who who was okay after Justin Fields? Dude, I got it. Who's the dude that got a DUI that transferred to Florida.
Jack Miller, and it was he
Jack.
didn't even get a DUI. It was like I like if you watch the police video, he wasn't like drunk. He didn't get breathalyzed or anything. The cop just like took him out and he's like, "Hi, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just driving home." He's like, "You're under arrest for DUI." And like, I don't think he ever formally got like convicted of it. I'm pretty sure because I don't think he was drunk. I think the cop was just being a jerk.
Was being a dick.
But man, we got some good awards. I think we should start with the one that we're not going to post on Twitter because it's a little mean. Um,
I made an awesome graphic for it.
it was fire. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll post it on like my personal account. If we post a bunch of notes, people are going to get pissed. Um, it's the worst player award in college football, all of college football. It's the anti-Heisman, so the worst player. The nominations were Jaden Fielding, um, and the UMass quarterback, AJ
AJ
Harris.
Harris, dude,
Uh,
awful.
and we gave the award to the 0 and 12 UMass
Starting quarterback.
quarterback, AJ Harrison, 49.7% completion percentage, under 1,000 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 4 picks, 2 catches for -8 yards, and 24 carries for -5 yards. He is the anti-Heisman. He was boo boo butt cheeks this year.
Dude, I'm telling you, I want to know if those 2 catches were to himself.
They might have been. That's a great question. That's like
Do
we
we have
got.
any UMass fans out there?
Can the real Don Brown stand up and give us a breakdown? It's crazy. It's crazy. And what's even crazier is like one of the best players I've ever watched play football, like in high school, Brian Dowling. Like he was like a couple years older than me. Uh, Sick running back and DB. One of the best players ever. Like I've seen in person. I'll say it till the day I die. He he got a scholarship to UMass. Like, and that's just humbling because it's like that's the best player I think I've ever seen. And he went to UMass. He ended up transferring to Towson and had put up like really good stats. Actually, they went to the FCS Natty his senior year, and he actually was a really good, impactful player. But the fact that all he get was a scholarship to UMass is such a joke. Um,
Think about this, Boston, Massachusetts,
uh,
terrible college teams with great pro teams.
well, then there's like New Jersey, New York.
Everything's
You
terrible.
get Rutgers, you get Princeton, you get the Jets and Giants. Which
Everything's terrible.
it's so funny that the Jets have the number 2 pick, and Dante Moore's like, we're coming back.
Bro, he could have pulled it Eli Manning, man. I just can't believe he turned down $30+ million. He
That is
could have
so.
pulled it Eli Manning. He could have pulled it Eli Manning.
He's gonna get it next year, though. That's the thing. He's gonna.
And the thing is that the Jets are going to be the first round pick. Going to be the first pick.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's a lose-lose situation with him getting $30 million. That he's going to be a New York Jet. I'm going
Yeah.
to
Oh, 100.
unless he has a terrible year next year.
Yeah,
Then
100.
Julian Sands probably going to be a New York Jet.
That's could be. It's hard.
Arch Manning goes to New York. Could be
I could see that. I could see Mateer. I could see like Ty. I feel like the Jets are gonna do something stupid and draft like Ty Simpson
this year. Oh yeah, they're 100%.
or Carson Beck or Trinidad Chambliss. That's. I feel like it's shaping up to be one.
Trinidad Chambliss is coming back
No, they denied the waiver.
again.
They did. I think they're appealing it. I don't think he's coming back. Why would you come back? His draft stock is elevated, dude. He's not going to get any higher than it
I don't
is.
know. I don't
He's going to
know.
come back
All
and
I
do
know
an AT&T
is
commercial.
if he's there at 10, the Bengals better take Caleb Downs.
Yeah. Speaking of defensive players, or I guess just speaking of the defense, let's do our most improved player of the year. Um, this guy,
All
this is
American.
All-American, anchor of the defense. And I won't even say like, is it most improved? It's
I think it is because we didn't know, like we knew him, but did we know a lot about him?
I agree. And I think it's also the expectations were just like, don't be bad, don't be bad. And he was more than serviceable. He was dominant. And that are the most improved player on this team, we unanimously agreed was Caden McDonald. So congratulations, Caden.
Yeah.
Fantastic year, my guy. You crushed it. We all freaked out in the preseason, like, oh, D tackle depth, not good. It's no. We had
Probably
Caden
one of the best
McDonald's
units.
enough.
Probably one of the best units.
Literally. Um, how
Special teams player.
special teams. I'll let you take this one, brother.
I'm going Lorenzo Styles, junior. Uh, Kickoff return for a touchdown. Made a lot of good tackles on punt return. I think he played a lot better as a special teams player than he did as a starting nickel corner, in my opinion.
I thought Lorenzo was dominant on special teams.
Yeah.
Uh, it definitely was not going to Jaden Fielding. We could agree there. Joe McGuire had a
Or
good
Joe
Joe
McGuire had a good year. Brandon
Joe
Inniss had a decent year, but
year.
all in all,
Lorenzo, he did everything. And he also the kick return touchdown that I
yeah,
missed because I was in the bathroom.
yeah, absolutely. So,
We got all right. I got the Cardale Jones tweet of the year. You ready for it?
hmm
We do this every year. And this tweet actually was from 2018, but in hindsight, I think this just encapsulates everything. This tweet comes from no other than Sharon Moore. It's what a great week in Paris. Such a blessing to be a part of the Michigan family. Off to the Ville for a weekend to enjoy the Kentucky Derby festivities at Trifalaga, hosted by Diddy tonight. It off. Hashtag Bonjour Blue. Hashtag Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Sharon Moore was at a Diddy party. I just tweeted. That's tweet of the year. The fact that resurfaced late December this year with the whole thing going on, I think I always think like last year the tweet with the guy who said he was going to eat poop if Florida State lost like week one or whatever. That's like one of the, but this is the Sharon Moore Diddy party tweet. It's just iconic.
and the only reason why it won is because it resurfaced.
It did. I no, and I honestly couldn't think of like I was looking. I don't know. A tweet didn't really stand out to me this year other than that one.
I mean, the lunatic fringe was bad during
Yeah.
the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Still bad, ongoing.
All right.
Yeah, we got to do fan of the year, and
Oh,
this one was hard, but I had to give it to your son Troy.
I appreciate it.
My dude Troy, Troy Smith, the real Troy Smith has stood up, and he became the fan of the year.
I gotta say, you know what? Of late, he's definitely taken that award. He is now saying football. Today, I came home and today he's going football, football, like pointing to the TV, like wanting me to put football on. I'm like, you gotta wait till Saturday, bud. Like, you gotta wait till the Broncos play, my guy. Um, he is doing snap counts now, which is very fun, and he loves the Buckeyes. So, yeah, I think that's a winner.
Yeah,
We got. I want to do this one. This one's a heavy competition, actually. But there was one man who stood out above the rest. This is the Beat Reporter of the Year
yeah.
award. We got some good nominees. You got Austin Ward, you got Berm, you got Joey Kaufman, you got Bill Landis, you got what's his name, Bill Rabinowitz, you got all these
Dave
guys.
Biddle.
Dave Biddle, shout out Dave Biddle. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. He followed me in the account. I think he probably followed you, Cass. Yeah,
Mhm.
Dave Biddle rocks. Um, Beat Report of the Year though goes to none other than drum
Our
roll,
boy.
our brother Blake Biscardi, because no man, no man traveled all the way to New York but Blake to go interview Julian Sain for the Heisman. I didn't see anyone else there. Um,
He made national news, man.
he did. Blake is beat reporter of the year, crushed it this year. Amazing content. And I'm just proud. I'm proud to call him a friend and a colleague.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. He's my guy. Good things are happening for the Silver Bulletin this year.
Absolutely. We got. You want to take offensive MVP and I'll do defensive.
Yeah, offensive MVP. This one was actually tough for me.
This was.
Um, I chose Julian Sand, but only because he played a full season. I could have went with Jeremiah Smith and Cardale Tate, but I went with Julian Sand.
I like it. I went with for defensive MVP. It's Caleb Downs. Just he did everything on the defense. Um, and I'm obviously highly biased because he's my favorite player on the team this year. And I'm just gonna say he's a safety. I respect what the safeties do. I'm giving it to a safety. I don't care. No, Caleb was just phenomenal in the run game, getting everyone lined up, making interceptions. He did it all. Clear top 10 pick. I hope the Bengals do not let him slide past. If the Bengals do not draft Caleb Downs and he's there, I know you're gonna freak out. I will probably freak out just as much.
Yeah. We forgot one freshman of the year. Easy hand down, Bo Jackson.
100%.
So, um, and then the final one, oh,
No,
well,
no.
not the
Yeah.
final player one, the final player
Oh
one,
yeah.
team MVP. This one was really hard. This actually took us a long time, and then we
I
had to
thought
sit.
I thought like we could do like I thought like Igbinosun had a case for this one because like how many clutch interceptions he had. I know you had some. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I mean, I looked at it. Julian Sand could have been there. Jeremiah Smith. Katie McDonald was a name. Caleb Downs. But there was just one man that stood out all year, and I think just because he was the heart and soul of this football team, and that was Sonny Styles.
I
And
I 100% agree, dude.
yeah,
It, and when you look at it too, 83 tackles, three pass deflections, a sack, a pick.
missed one tackle all year.
Missed one and that's the stat. Missed one tackle all year, and it was Mark Fletcher, and it was a good run by Fletcher. I'm not gonna lie, Fletcher's been tearing everyone apart, and it's also funny that Ohio State, by the way, in the transfer portal, they signed Earl Little Jr. and all the Miami fans are coming at me and be like, "He's not good. He's not good." Mark Fletcher ran over him or what. I'm like, Mark Fletcher ran over Sonny Styles. Like, maybe Mark Fletcher is just a really good player. And
Yeah,
like, maybe you guys, like, maybe our players aren't bad. Maybe Miami players are just really good. And like, you guys got to give yourselves more credit. Like, it's crazy.
yeah, it is. But yeah, those are our awards. So shout out to all the winners.
Well, we got two more, brother. We got play of the
Oh
year.
yeah,
We got to scroll up. We didn't scroll up.
it's been a long week.
It's
Been a
always
long week. Play of the year has to be Jeremiah Smith's one-handed catch. This one came down to Lorenzo Styles kickoff return. Uh, Carnell Tate's insane catch against Wisconsin, but the one that stayed out the most was Jeremiah Smith's one-hander against Penn State.
I mean, that one I feel like really put it away too.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Penn State was like a good team by any, even though they are the Pinstripe Bowl champions. Put some respect on that. Um,
And they
they
should have beat Indiana.
it was just so cool. It was just like
Yeah.
he did like he like dunked it almost. He caught it and did the like a. I thought it was just a
Yeah.
crazy play.
And then moment of the year, um, I could have went the OHIO chant. I could have went to the Scarlet out in West Lafayette. I mean, I was out that game. It was literally a Scarlet out. Big Cass making the Columbus Dispatch. was
Oh,
a
you
good
could have been
moment.
fan of the year, dude. You could have been up for fan of the year.
Yeah, I give it to Troy though. He deserves it.
Troy appreciates it. I'll give him the award when he wakes up. Um,
He'd be like, "What is this?"
Moment of the year. Ooh, we didn't pick this one, but this was a good moment when Lee Corso put on Brutus for the last time. That was a good
Yeah,
moment. That was a great moment. Don't want to forget that. That was an emotional moment for me. Um, but
me too.
yeah, for everyone. Um, but yeah, the moment of the year I think is when Brutus crossed out the M, and that
Yeah,
was that was iconic. They're selling shirts about that now. Like I've walked around Columbus. I've been to like Homage and like some boutiques, some craft like local stores, and they're all selling like similar concept shirts of like Brutus crossing out the like that's an iconic moment. And it's we finally beat Michigan after 4 years, and it just that I feel like was
well,
everyone.
hold up. Yep. Go ahead. Keep going. Got breaking news.
What's breaking news?
Dominic Kelly, Georgia transfer, has committed to Ohio State, defensive back,
Ooh, let's pull up.
four-star corner.
Has he played? Is it Dominic Kelly football? Let's take a look here.
Sorry, I
Dominic.
didn't mean to cut Brutus off.
No, that's fine. Dominic. Oh, number 24, St. Petersburg. He's from Florida. I like this. 6'1", 190. Three pass deflections, only two tackles on the year. Let's pull up his 247 here. I had no idea. This was not
This one's a shocker.
This one was not reported at all. I mean, we've been, not that we're like a recruiting podcast at all, because but like I've been kind of plugged in lately, trying to like follow the trend. I don't, I don't care about the high school stuff, but like the transfer portal stuff, we've been trying to lock in on because I feel like that's more our wheelhouse. Because all I do every day is just refresh 247 on three and like who's in the portal, and like follow everything. Um, let's see. Yeah, high school he had offers from Georgia, USC, Auburn, Florida, and Florida State. Georgia Tech, Indiana, LSU, Louisville, Miami, Michigan, Missouri. It looks like the only Ohio State never offered him, looks like. Interesting. Out of high school.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I mean, now that the awards are done, I want to talk about transfer portal because last week we were kind of down because like we had like 22 guys. I think now it's like 27 guys in the portal. But if you don't love what this staff has done in the past week, kind of not salvaging it, because I don't think they had to salvage anything, but really developing a plan and executing and getting the guys that they wanted, veterans or highly touted, younger players like Dominic Kelly, it's really impressive, and you got to give them their flowers. The one I would want, the one that I think they need a superstar. I think they need to get Seaton. They're not going to get Seaton from Colorado. I wish they did. I feel like that would really round it out. But I love all these additions. I think they've done a phenomenal job just adding good depth everywhere.
Yeah, I think so too. And I don't think they're done yet either. I don't think they're done yet.
I mean, I love. I know I did a video when they got Earl Little Jr. I love Terry Moore and Earl Little Jr. to pair with McLean. Earl might play more, and I think Earl's going to probably play kind of like a Caleb Downs role. They're saying he's going to be a nickel. I think he's going to honestly probably take on the Caleb Downs role. But it also gives this defense optionality where they can go too high now, potentially have and put Earl down kind of as a linebacker. It's going to be very interesting what they do. But I love the fact that they've added two corners in Calhoun and now Dominic Kelly. That was kind of
And
like
the two linebackers and then the two defensive tackles. I like
three.
they
Oh
three
yeah,
defensive tackles. They've kind of reloaded. They got the two linebackers, one from Alabama, one from Wisconsin. The three different defensive tackles.
and
The
Kenyatta's back, and it's
seventh-year running back from Florida. The kicker from Baylor.
Baker. Yeah, it's I think I mean obviously the core of this team. It's saying and obviously Jeremiah retaining Bo was huge. I think Bo is a difference maker. I really do. Some people are like, "Oh, he's not that good." I think he's really good. You're crazy if you don't think he's good. The line, for the most part, I think is going to take a step up because, yeah, the line got dominated against Indiana, and I didn't think they get dominated against Indiana. I think San could have played a little better, but against Miami they got dominated. But Bain and Mesdor are not going to be here next year. Like they're going to be in the NFL, so like and our line's going to be a year older and a year stronger and a year, bigger than whoever they're playing. So I think that's going to work itself out, and I think Seyerfeld's probably going to move to guard or a more natural position for him. So I know I'm ranting. I'm really hyped for this
I'm
team.
excited for this class too.
Yeah, dude. That's a great get. That's an awesome get.
That's all I've got, man.
That's all I've got.
By the way, I just sent you a text. The Aviators have dropped their helmets on the website.
Let's take a
On
look.
there, can't really tell what. I think they're gonna be like gray.
Let's give a reaction to this. Um,
I like them.
They look light. They kind of look like Buckeyes a little bit. It looks like a little. It's like I can't tell if it's a gray or a light blue, but they got the stripe kind of in the middle. Like it looks like a black stripe. In
I
my
think it's a blue. I think it might be blue.
it does look like an Ohio State helmet though a little bit, like with the black stripe, and if it's gray, but
It's probably a gray helmet with the blue with red and black and white stripe, and then the aviator logo on the side.
yeah.
Do you know it would be dope if they put pride if they put wing like plain wings pride stickers after every game, like Ohio State does the Buckeye Leafs.
Oh yeah.
I love pride stickers,
Pride stickers. What are pride stickers?
like Buckeye Leafs, like the tomahawks, the paw
Oh,
prints.
I'm thinking of like the pride flag and stuff. I'm like, I'm not okay, I got you. I'm dumb. I am dumb. For those who listen to this show, you know I'm not intelligent. Oh man. But yeah, um Cass is dying. Um Man, I think that's all we got though, right? That's
That's all we got, man.
that's all we got. Everyone enjoy the NFL playoffs. Go Broncos and go Bucks.
Good Bucks.